I have to ask you, first of all, is your name from League of Legends character?
No,
Okay.
no, it's my nickname
Oh, I see. Nickname Timo, okay.
because I will just see what I send you. This
Oh, that's your
this
real
is
name.
my yes, exactly.
Okay, I see.
So usually we call me like Timo or Tim.
Yeah, okay, nice. Actually, in DoD we have many French players, interestingly enough, and they're all good.
I have not really.
That's okay, we will make it work. So, let me just share my screen.
Okay.
So you decided which god do you want to play?
Uh, I- we can see because I love Odin. I love all the North,
Yeah.
but the one I'm not good with is like I think it's like Thor or Frere. I find it more difficult.
Yeah. Okay, I can teach you Odin, I can teach you Thor and Freyr, so we can check
Uh,
this first game if you want.
okay, no matter which one we go first because I think the this one is a game I won. But
Okay, so let's check. So
when
first
you
of
you will see, I I failed at the early. You
oh
like
what? Okay, first of all, uh,
Yeah.
you need to drop off food before you go to wood, okay?
yes, because I need to drop what you told me.
So basically, when you're holding resources, you need to
Yes.
first drop off before you go to the next resource because all those resources will disappear. Okay?
Oh yes, yes. Okay, I understand.
And do you know build order for Odin?
Normally, yes. Like I usually start with one dwarf. No, normally, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Is like I spawn. The game starts. Sorry. I put the three villagers on gold. The first one to pop is a dwarf. Then I take one villagers to build storage. You know.
Okay, so
Uh,
first
the
thing
f-
first things
yes.
first, we need to teach you the build order, the Odin build order, okay? So
Okay.
this is not good build order for Odin, okay?
Okay.
So I'll teach you the build order first, and then we will go over the recorded game and see the other stuff. So,
Okay.
oops, muscle memory. Oh, come on. So I like what you did on the first one, where you lured the hunt under your TC. That was good.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to. So first of all, we'll talk about Odin before we go into the build order. Okay. So
Okay.
you see this god power over here, Great Hand. Okay.
Yes.
So what I want to teach you is basically that we want to save just enough hunt in our base before we advance to classical age. So I'll have to pull out the notepad. Okay.
Okay.
So this god power, what it does? Basically, it multiplies your hunt. Okay.
Yes.
So in archaic age, in the first stage, archaic,
Yes.
it multiplies your hunt by 800 food. Okay.
Okay.
In classical, it multiplies your hunt by 1000. Okay.
Okay. I was not aware of that.
Now you know. So by each age, it gives you more hunt. Okay.
Okay.
More food. So what we want to do with Odin is basically save just enough hunt in our
Okay.
base, so we can cast this god power over here, Great Hunt, in
Yes.
classical age.
In
Okay.
classical.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is what we want to do. Okay. Now, how do you know that you have enough hunt? you want to see that you have 500 food in the remaining
Okay.
hunt. Okay. So there are 5 different types of animal. This might
Yes.
sound complicated to you, but trust me, it's really simple. So there are gazelle.
Yes.
There are
Chickens.
no chickens. Chicken.
No chickens.
Chicken is different type of food. So you basically have, first of all, you have hunt. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have herdables. And then you have, sorry for my spelling, I'm not a literate person.
No,
you
it's
have
okay.
berries and you have farms, okay?
Okay. What is edibles?
Herdables are, so this is our goats, pigs, cows.
Oh, okay. You mean okay? No, I
Yes.
understand.
And
Edibles.
chicken, okay? Chicken.
Yes. Okay.
So, but these first three, they actually fat over time. So they fatten up, okay?
Okay.
So goats and pigs and cows start with 100 food, I think, and they can
Yes.
go up to 300, and cows can go up to 400.
Okay.
But chicken, they don't go up, okay?
Yes. They stay at the same amount.
Yes. So hunt is every other animal that you see on the map. So those are gazelle, hippos, rhinos, elephants.
Hippos. Yes. Okay.
Berries, you know what's berries, and then we have farms.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I wrote this in a manner which gives you the most, basically the gather rate. So hunt gathers the fastest, okay?
Yes.
So you want to first eat your food from hunt, okay?
Yes.
Then you want to eat your food from herdables,
Okay.
because they gather the second fastest. So first is hunt. Hunt is the fastest, then herdables, then berries, and then farms. Farms are the slowest, okay?
Yes.
And when you eat herdables, you first eat chicken, because chicken, they
Doesn't grow.
absolutely, they don't grow, they don't fatten up. And over here we have another bonus from Odin, which you can see over here. Gatherers and dwarves hunt 10% faster. So
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
So your hunt already is the fastest gather rate, and then on top of that you have 10% faster, right? So you have
Okay.
a lot of food, right?
Mhm.
So you can see how this great hunt really synergizes well with this bonus, right?
Yes.
And you have other bonuses here, which we'll talk about later. The most important one over here is 2 Raven Scouts spawn once the first temple is built.
Yes.
This is really important, and now we'll discuss about how you position your Ravens, okay? We'll talk about this later when it is necessary, okay? But just so you know, Great Hall units generate 25% favor in battle, and you will open raiding cavalry, and raiding cavalry come from Great Halls.
Yes, I know this.
Yes, and human units and heroes regenerate 0.4 hit points per second. That means that you can take small skirmishes and then back off, and your units can regenerate, and his units don't regenerate. So you can take small wins by that. Okay.
Okay.
So now that we finished this, so hunt. We'll talk about hunt. So basically, when you spawn in your base, there are 5 types of animals. Okay. There are gazelle. There is zebra.
Yes.
There is giraffe, I think. Yes, a giraffe.
Yes.
There is hippo. There is rhino, and there is what else? What else is there?
Thinking.
Boar. Yes, boar. Okay.
Oh yes, wild boar.
Yes. So how do you know to save? So basically, you want, if let's say there are like 7 gazelles spawning in your base, right? Those gazelles hold 200 food each, right? Times 200.
Yes.
Right? So you want to save how many gazelle? You want to save actually 3 gazelle. So you want to save 3 gazelle. Why 3 gazelle? Because 3 gazelle times 200, that is 600, right?
Yes.
So when you use Great Hunt on gazelles, you see that filled this threshold for food. Your Great Hunt in classical age will spawn 1000 more food, right?
Yes.
But
Right.
if you save 2 gazelles, for example, let's say you saved 2 gazelles, that means that your great hunt will give you now have in your base 400 food, right?
Yes.
So if you have 400 food in your base, then even if you cast Great Hunt into Classical Age, it will only give you 800, right?
Yes, I do.
So did you get that? Did you catch that?
Yes.
So you basically
Yes, I
need...
understand that.
You understand this, okay? So basically you want to save 500 food in your base in total, in Hunt, so you cast the Great Hunt, okay?
Yes, at the maximum.
Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, I'll show you the build order right away. So
Okay.
before we go to build order, I want you played StarCraft, right?
Yes.
And you were master.
Nearly.
Nearly master, okay. So microing is not that difficult for you and multitasking, right?
No, it's not
So-
difficult.
I'll show you the first 5 seconds. So the only first 5 seconds, they are difficult. The rest is really easy. So I'll just show you
Okay.
the order of operation, what we are doing first, okay, before we go.
Okay.
So first of all, you're going to select town center, and once you
Okay.
select TC with your hotkey. So with your
Yes.
hotkey you select town center. Then after you select the town center, you train one dwarf, train dwarf
Yes.
with your hotkey, and train 2 villagers,
Okay.
2 vills. So just 2, not more, not less, just 2. Okay.
Okay.
Then after you train that, you right click on hunt, okay? So your town center shoots that hunt, right?
Yes.
And after that you select villager and build an ox cart.
Yes.
And after that your Wolfsark or Berserk, Berserk.
No, Sark is good.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
or Berserk. I
Yeah.
understand both.
okay. Have you played Legacy, Age of Mythology?
Yes.
Okay, so good. So your Berserk or Wolfsark builds a house, okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is all that we want to do in first 5 seconds. So it's basically, I know it's a lot, but it becomes muscle memory, okay? So
Yes,
you want to practice this sequence. Okay?
Mhm.
So I'll show you how it goes. And by the way, this is recorded, so I can just show you. You can skip to the build order right away. Don't worry about writing stuff, anything, just you can watch.
Mhm.
So we select the town center, build 1 dwarf, 2 villagers, okay? Shoot this and build a house, okay?
Yes.
You see this is the first 7 seconds, okay? 5 seconds.
Yes.
So simple, right? So it's just muscle memory, okay?
Mhm.
So after that, dwarf
You
goes
put
to
the
gold,
dwarf.
and these 2 villagers go to woodline, okay?
Wood.
Yes, the wood.
Okay. With the.
So this villager, you can shift click. I don't know if you know this, but when you press this and when you shift click,
Yes, it will follow the direction.
yes,
No, not the direction, the action.
yes,
Yes.
this
I
ox
use that.
cart goes to the gold mine, okay?
Yes. TC first because it can go faster.
Yes. So you scout with
This
your
is.
berserk,
Tilbúin.
then this villager builds
Samt timbursveit.
ox cart, and then he goes to the wood. You can do this, so if you see this, you can select these 2 villagers and kill this gazelle. And what this does is basically it gives you favor, right? So
Okay.
why is this important? If you shoot this gazelle with your town center, you will not get favor, okay? But if you
Yes.
kill this gazelle with villagers, you will get favor, okay?
Okay.
So that is something that you need to know. It's not that important, but it's
Yes, but
really
sometimes it matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you build after this 2 on wood. So you can see this guy is building ox cart, goes to wood, this guy is going to wood. So this is 3, 2, 1. Now you make a dwarf.
Okay.
And then you make 2 more villagers, okay? And these 2 villagers go to food. So we'll shoot this and put it over here, right? And make sure, so this is the most important part when you play Norse. This
Yes,
card
they
needs to kiss. These
yes,
villagers need to
because
kiss.
they drop faster.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I try to do that.
Yeah. So you can see it's not really difficult. You can see like it doesn't require much micromanagement. So now you build dwarf. You can see that you need to build dwarf when you have like 60 gold. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That is the indicator. And now after 3 dwarfs on gold, you build 4 more villagers. You can see we build 3, and then we'll build the 4th one. You can see. And this wolf is scouting more. So now, here's the tricky part, right? This villager will go onto gold, and he will just make
150 for temple. You try to reach 150 for temple.
Yeah, we're now gathering 150. But what I wanted to tell you is that this villager only gets 1 load of gold, so only 10 gold, and then he goes back to food, basically.
Okay.
So you can see this. We can use this micro.
Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
So you can see over here, this gazelle is build a temple once you have 150, okay?
Okay.
So we can see this gazelle has 200, this gazelle has 200, and this gazelle has 200. So we need to save up. We need to save those gazelles, right? After you have 8 on food, you make 1 more onto wood, and then you make dwarf, and then you advance, okay?
Já.
Okay.
So after these guys finish this, we save this, and then we go to berries or chicken.
Okay.
And then we go advance prey, okay? So this is the build order, right? This is really simple. And now, after this, dwarf goes to here, and 1 villager from food goes to wood.
Okay.
Where are my chickens? Oh, we could have went chickens. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to make her sir. So let's just force drop this and make her sir. And then we want to make 2 more dwarfs onto gold. So in total we have 6. Okay.
Okay.
And then we auto queue villagers. We want villagers from then on. Okay. And this Ulfsark builds a house. And these ravens are going to scout, okay?
Okay.
So let's just force drop again so we can make another Hersir. And we'll make another one. So now let's force drop this again and let's go over here. It doesn't work, it doesn't matter. These guys build 2 long houses.
Yes. And raiding camp.
So we can go another dwarf. So let's make. So you need 7 in total. Okay, so 7 in total dwarfs. I messed up. Yeah, you need 7 in total. Let's make another Hersir. Because we cannot make raiding cavalry, and then we will continue to produce raiding cavalry. Right? Let's force drop again, so we can make another villager. Oh, it's difficult to press. Doesn't matter. And from now on, we'll just pump our raiding cavalry. So we need to. Yes. So.
Wood, lot of food. Lot of food.
Yes. Now everybody goes to food. We build more houses. Oops, he bolted our Valkyrie. That's okay.
Yes.
Force drop again, so we can continue villager production. And yeah, just spam raiding cavalry, like get them all out.
Okay.
And yeah, ideally, if you do this correctly, you should be able to get 60 population by 6 minutes, okay? Ideally, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you can see it's really going nicely.
Yes.
And yeah, so this is 6 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see we'll be getting 2 more raiding cavalry, those are 2 pop. And he bolted our Valkyrie, which is 3 pop, which is like, what? 57 pop, right? So it's pretty close, right?
Yes.
So this is how you should do it, right? So this is the build order.
Okay.
And with these units, you can actually, after you make... We'll discuss what to do with these resources after, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, this is like the build order. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So now let's go record the game and see what else to point out.
Okay.
So yeah, the advance time is 4 minutes. So you want to do 4 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, let's see. So we'll skip over the build order because we already discussed it. So yeah, I like this. I like this that you killed Hippo next to the town center. You should do that, okay?
Yes, yes. I try to do 2 things that now I do, but I do not do when you see this game.
Mm-hmm.
I try to build house near the empty TC, you know, to
Okay.
like have vision sometimes.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
And second things, when I play Odin, I try to like put ravens on gold mine or TC.
Yeah.
It depends.
So if you want to build house, you should need build right next to TC. But here's the thing, right? When you play Odin, you don't need to do that because this house, if he spots it, it will basically he will destroy it, right? And you should probably place it next to the tower.
To cover. Yes, I do that, but in this game, you will see.
Yeah, I'll see. Okay. So next thing we will discuss is basically selecting your wood line. Okay. So right now I think you're chop from this wood line, which is okay, but you should probably chop from this back wood line. Okay. So you can see it's
in case of raid.
Yes. So you can see it's nice protected by your tower, so you can quickly get your villagers inside this tower.
Yes.
And another note: don't build forward temple against Zeus. Okay, that is the first mistake that we see. Why is that?
Okay.
Because Zeus can actually advance at 3:30, so that is 30 seconds before you. He can have his mid unit, he can have his hero. Or he can advance 4 minutes, same as you, but he can actually have both heroes and he can have also mid unit, right?
Yes.
And basically those 2 heroes can actually kill your 3 Hersier. And he can bolt your Valkyrie. So that means that you're basically like,
no unit and no protection for the building.
Yes. So this temple needs to be in a defensive position. This temple needs to be over here basically, or over here to to protect the gold mine, right?
And not on the right of the upward tower, like no, the other one on the right, just up the TC. You know, the most.
No, it just needs to protect this. Basically gold mine. That's what you are aiming for, right? You could like, if you want, you could place temple here and wall here if you want that, which is completely fine.
Okay.
but it needs to be in a defensive position to protect the gold mine, basically. So yeah, this is fine.
Always.
If you want to place it down here, you can place it and then wall, which I think is
Okay.
even better against Zeus, because Zeus has bonus against buildings. So his infantry
Yes.
kill.
Yes, the infantries have bonus against building.
Yes.
Yes. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, and another thing which I want to note you is that against Greek, and
Okay.
you remember how I told you that his heroes can attack your Hersi, right?
Yes.
Then his villagers will start making buildings to produce
Yes.
units. But because your Hersi are attacking his heroes, your Hersi will not be able to make buildings, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, even if you manage to kill those two heroes, he will come back with like 4 hoplites, for example, and then your Hersi will
Yes.
die anyway, and your temple
And he
will
can
go.
destroy the building.
And you will
easily.
have no buildings basically. So
Yes.
it's basically done. So
So against Greek, you played like more defensively.
yes.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll,
That's that's not what I do.
yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, it's okay, bro. Like we're here to fix mistakes.
Yes.
Okay, so Freya.
Yes. Usually I don't because with Odin I kind of never go. I always take Freya a lot of time.
Yeah, always go Freya, never go Handle. Handle is really bad.
Mhm.
So let's talk about this Raven positioning. So we are scouting the map, right? Which is correct. So now, what first we want to do is basically place our Ravens next to his. What we want to do basically, okay. So he will.
You will
advance-
see. You will see what I do when there is something I do. I think you will like.
Okay. But yeah,
Yes.
I want to discuss basically first. So, okay, he's beginner, so he's not in classical age. By 4 minutes, he'll probably be classical
Be.
age. Yes.
Yes.
So what you want to do is basically have your ravens and scout a bit around his base to see if he's making military production buildings or not. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
Because-
to see if he's reading me or no.
Yeah. So you want to see if he's making units actually, because if he's making military production buildings, that means that he's
Yes.
not taking a second town center. Okay.
Yes, second TC.
Okay. So you should. Okay. So let's see over here what you're doing with this Valkyrie. Okay, you're chasing this. She will get bolted anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You will see I get bolt.
Yeah. So let's see.
Like in 20 seconds I get bolt near his base.
Okay. So he doesn't save his scout, I guess. So you see this, okay. So let's see what you're
Yes.
doing. Okay, so you need to start making, like, you saw the build order. You make production great halls straight away, right? You need straight up production.
Yes.
Okay, so nice, I like this. So you're he's still in the first stage,
That's-
but I kinda...
No, right now I'm more trying to scout like the base of my opponent
Yeah.
and the lands near my TC after.
Okay, nice. So yeah, I like in general this is good. So you should always scout with your raven his base.
And I do this this fire because I saw that he was kind of protected here.
Yeah, that's good. So you can also use forest fire to open this. Yeah, that is good play. Yeah.
And I was like, he cannot have wood right now because of this.
Yes. Okay, so his villager is dying. Did you win this game, by the way?
Yes, I win this game, but you will see. I need to. You will see.
Okay.
I win this game, but I do some good errors.
Okay, he's still in the first stage. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, for hers here, okay. So you need more production buildings, okay? So
Yes.
this is way too many on wood and way too little on gold. So we said how many you need on gold? You need 7, right? And you need 4 on wood at the beginning, and rest is food. Okay?
Yes.
You need about 12 to 14 on food. And after you have 12 or 14 on food, then you place more on wood. But not before
Yes.
that. Okay.
Okay.
And then again, once you reach like
Yeah.
10 to 12 on wood, then you go and make more on gold.
Yes.
Up until you have like 15 on gold, and then you continue on food. That's
Okay.
that is your distribution in general. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, you're going armory. Let's speed up this. So
Yes. Yes.
okay, what is your plan right now?
You will see. I tried to. I wait. I saw that his village just goes on the TC
Mhm.
just before here, and I go read his. And I was reading his wood, but you will see. I
Okay.
cannot forget that.
First of all, I hate how you didn't see this straight away. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This should not go up if he is super late, right? Because you should in theory have much more army than him. So you should be able
Yes.
to stop this. Where are your ravens? Where are they?
The first one was. This one was on the. Yes, he was near the TC. He was on the berries,
Okay. And where is the second one?
and the other one has been killed. He
Okay,
will
so-
respawn in a few seconds.
So first of all, don't have your ravens killed, okay? That's the first thing.
Yes.
So this raven, where should she go? She should sit right over here.
Hmm.
Why right over here? This, she can see if he is taking this hunt. She can see if he is taking town center. If you put it over here, right?
Yes.
So you're basically scouting two things at once, and you can see if his villagers are going over here back to this, okay?
Yes. Yes.
So you're basically scouting with this positioning, you're scouting 3 things at a time, right?
Yes.
The second raven, she needs to sit over here basically. So again, in the middle over here. Not on top of gold mine, not on top of this, in the middle. Why? Because you can
Yes.
now see if he is taking this gold mine or he is taking this. Or alternatively, if he is running over here to take berries, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your raiding cavalry. Why you don't need ravens in forward? Because your raiding cavalry will go forward, right? They will probably go straight to his base, so you already see what he is doing over here, right? You see if
Yes.
he is going over here or over here. So his map is completely, you can see it completely. So this shouldn't go up, right? So you need to basically always think about your raven positioning, okay?
Yes. 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 You will see.
Okay, so we get a couple of villager kills, that's nice.
I get 2 villagers, and then I was producing, and I wasn't using a piece, so kind of lose them.
Okay, don't lose your raiding cavalry, that's another lesson. Okay.
Yes, but you will see. I take a lot of villagers, but I lose them because
Okay,
I was
so
like,
basically-
it's okay for the trade, but it's not.
Okay, so
Maybe.
right now you should dip out. Okay, so this
Yes.
is the time.
Yes.
So once you kill all these villagers, you run away. So you can see this minotaur is coming, so you probably go over here and then run over here. So you can see
Yes.
the trajectory.
To flee.
Yes.
the
So
boss.
here's what you need to know. Like, one raiding cavalry is good trade for one villager. So if you kill one villager for one raiding cavalry, that is good trade, okay?
Okay.
But what you also need to know is that you should ideally save these raiding cavalry because they regenerate health.
Yes, they would. Well, I.
So
And before I took the. You know the Freya Drakes. It was before we passed this time. I took it very early. The Freya data at the temple.
okay, nice.
Yes, this one
Yeah, but
because I know it's good with this, but
yeah, nice. But what I wanted to tell you again is that when you have units that regenerate, you should think about as saved resources, right? Because essentially, if this raiding cavalry gets to full HP, that means that you don't have to make another one. So you saved yourself 90 resources, okay?
yes, yes.
So that's why you need to save them. Ideally, you should save them. If you can kill villagers, that's good. So you can see this over here, right here. These raiding cavalry, they dip, they run away, and this.
Yes, they should flee.
Yes, and this one can stay and kill this villager, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is some micromanaging that you need to learn with Odin, because these raiding cavalry, they are paper. That's what you need to know. Like, they die super fast.
Yes, I saw that.
This guy is beginner, right? So you can get away with this place. But if you play against good player, your raiding cavalry would die so fast. So you always need to have eye on them, okay?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, you kill another one. That's good. I hope you run away with this. No.
No. I was...
Okay.
No.
So I see your floating resources, okay? So this is another lesson that you need to learn, okay? So good thing about being low rated is that you can learn so much, okay? This is also stuff that you know from StarCraft, right? You don't want to float resources.
Yes, we need to do some things like to use it.
Yeah, exactly. So in this scenario, what you should do is basically get full pop units. This is what I want you to do, okay? Your next games. Your next games should be get to full population. So you get to 170 population. And then I want you then to go to the next stage. Okay?
Okay.
Or take a second town center, doesn't matter. So you can choose either go second age or the third age.
Yes, I understand.
Or take a town center, that's your decision. But I always want you to be on full pop, okay? And I want these resources to be on 0, okay? I want you to learn that. So that is basically how Odin is played, right? That is, in a nutshell, this is like the most elementary way that you play Odin. You basically spam units. Because you have, if you remember this bonus, right? Gatherers dwarves hunt 10% faster. That means that you can get more units on the field than your opponent always. You will always have more units than your opponent, okay? So that means that you can always take really good fights because you have more units, right?
Yes, I see.
So that's the next thing that I want you to do is like these resources are on 0 and this is 170 and 170 and then you do the next thing, okay? So yeah, let's see what you're doing next. So I want you to get active with this raiding cavalry, okay? And another thing I want you to do is not make this many Herseer, okay?
Okay.
It's fine right now because you saw him went 2 Minotaur, right? But in general, you don't want to go more than 5 Herseer. No more than 5. 4 or 5, right?
Okay.
7, 8, 10 is if he is making mid units, which is good, right? But don't make, in general, this Herseer. And don't make throwing axemen because you didn't see anything that he is building. So, if you go over here, did you see the barracks? Do you see barracks?
No.
No. So why are you making throwing axemen? They serve no purpose. So if you don't see any military buildings, you should default
just
to making. Yes.
Okay.
And because you saw Minotaur, you continue with Herseer production up until you have 7 is enough. If he is going more, you add 10. And yeah, like basically with each mid unit you add like 2 or 3 more Herseer, right?
Okay.
That's what you should do.
That's not what I did. You will see.
Okay. So yeah, let's see what you're doing. So yeah, you should get active with this raiding cavalry. So do you know what your opponent is doing? You don't know. Is he gathering over here? He's probably gathering over here. Yeah. This should not happen, okay? This should not happen. You should be hitting this, okay? You should be hitting this way earlier. Because he already ate this, he is now on this. So let's see. You're now checking, okay?
Yes, I take them all. I see that when I kill a lot of them.
Nice. But you should do this earlier, right? You should be faster. So with Odin, you should prevent everything. Like, he should not do anything for free, right? That's how you
Yes.
play Odin. You should always be on the map and never let him get anything for free.
Okay.
Okay, so now he's building barracks. You don't see that. That's fine.
No.
So you get lucky, right? You continue with this.
Ja,
Oh, why are you making this?
skipan. Tilbúin, já,
Yes.
tilbúin.
There is no reason.
Okay, so don't make units until you
Skipan.
don't make counter units until you see the specific
You
unit.
see
Okay?
it.
Okay, let's see what you're doing next. So taking a second town center, that's fine. Why did you take a second town center though? Like, what's your thought process?
Because I was like, I need to have more resources and take a good position to defend.
Okay. Okay. So this the next strategy lesson that I want you to learn from Norse, okay?
Já,
So if Norse is reactionary civ, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That means that you want to do what your opponent does. That's what you need to understand. So if your opponent goes second town center, correct play is to match a second town center, right?
Okay.
So I like what you did here. So basically you can always open raiding cavalry.
skipan.
If you see
Okay.
your opponent taking a second town center, you go and raid and you kill villagers. And after you kill villagers, you take a second town center yourself. That is completely fine play. Or you can take
Okay.
second town center straight away, doesn't matter. But you should match
Yes.
second town center in any case, right?
Okay.
So what I want you to do is basically just make
Tilbúin.
couple of raiding cavalry if you see second town center. If you see second town center, you make raiding cavalry just as I taught you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you use build order, you make raiding cavalry, and then you raid him. You kill off his
Okay.
villagers, and then after you kill a bunch of villagers, you take a second town center yourself,
You-
okay? And then continue
Yes.
unit production, okay?
Okay.
So I can see you're going heroic. You're making tower. Don't make towers
Skipan.
to protect your resource, to protect your gold mine. It's not worth it. You should
Okay.
wall instead. So just wall
Okay.
the map, okay?
Yes.
Wall over here, and then you can do it, okay?
Yes.
Or alternatively, you can go on this gold mine, so wall over here and wall over here, okay? Here and
Yes.
here. Because this is difficult to wall, right? So wall over here
Yes,
and
yes.
maybe, yeah, this is really difficult, okay? Let's see what you do next.
Not a lot of things.
Here we have a bunch of hers here, okay?
Yes. I go Archer and I go huge.
Okay, we
And
go
there.
for another raid.
Yeah,
You-
yeah, but
Okay, now you retreat. Okay, that's good. Okay, okay, this is... Okay, I can already tell that you will be good Odin player, okay?
Skipan. Tilbúin.
yeah, but I
Já, tilbúin. Skipan.
this one I forget them. I was like, okay, you can use them, but
Yeah, that's fine.
not really.
Tilbúin.
They all
I keep
die.
them, but no, I understand the fact that it's not good to let them. I should like.
Ah, that's fine, that's fine. It's okay.
I saved the elf.
Yeah, that's fine, okay. So basically what you want to do is basically... This is like perfect play. This is like 1800 level play, okay?
Okay.
1800. I love it. Perfection. But then you need to save those guys.
Yes, I need to. Yes.
So it went from 1800 to 800. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's fine. So now you see hoplites, right? So what is your reaction? What do you make? You make more Herser. Okay. You make more Herser.
Just, no, because
Yow.
I told you why I do that, because I'm kind of, I have the habit of Loki, and I kind of do a lot of Hersia because I think it's a good unit, but it's not really a good one.
No, Herser is really bad. Don't make Herser.
Okay.
Okay, so we see this. What is your reaction?
You will see.
So we see this.
I'm like some cav, more cav. I was like, I need more cav, and I I send them just at the gold mine.
Okay, nice. But you should
But
send.
I-
You don't have to wait. You just send them straight away. You don't wait.
Yes,
you,
yes.
you just go.
But I was like, it's near TC and maybe he has units. But you will see.
But you saw units here, right? So
Yes,
this is
yes, yes.
this is the advantage of raiding cavalry. Your units are faster. So you hit this, you dip out. You go over here, you hit this, right? He cannot be faster than you, right? So hit this,
Yes.
bam, hit this. And you
Yes.
do a lot of damage. So he is probably on this also, like this is another pro tip that I have. Let's see if he is really there. Okay, he is not.
No, he's not. But
Okay, here is the pro tip, okay? Look at this. Do you see this gazelle?
Mhm.
You see how she has health bar, right?
yes,
That means she is alive. You see this gazelle?
hmm
This gazelle doesn't have health. You can see she doesn't have health
so
bar.
she is dead.
She's dead. And this alligator, he's also dead. That means that
Okay.
he's probably
see
hunting
it-
over here, right?
Yes. Okay.
So if you see this dead and this alive, that means that he's probably
He's here.
yeah, he's
Yes.
probably hunting right there, right? So
Mhm.
you just do this, right? You just do this, and you can see. Okay, you have free map hacks.
Yes.
So you can see he's hunting. You see?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, you use that trick.
Okay. Wasn't aware,
Now you
but I
know.
know.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so another pro tip.
Ja.
Do you have
Skip.
attack move set up?
Ja.
No.
So attack move is basically hotkey that makes your units attack the nearest unit, okay?
Yes.
So what you do is select raiding cavalry. I have it on my F hotkey, okay? So when I press
Okay.
F, you can see this. You can see this icon.
Okay.
So when you press it,
Yes, it's,
they will attack straight away. So they don't
Skip.
wait. They just attack,
Tilbury.
okay?
Okay.
And what we want to do with this raiding cavalry now is basically get them over here next to the wood line so we block villager pet and we kill them all. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, he deleted them all. He deleted.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah. So we prevent wall really good. And okay, we win. Okay, nice.
Yes,
Really
and
nice.
he was. Yes.
Okay. We are past 1 hour mark. Right now we are left with a couple minutes, okay? When did we start this? We started in 1810, so we have 15 more minutes, okay? So do you want to go for another game, or do you want to... Do you have any questions, by the way?
Not really.
Not really, okay. So
We
do you
can go,
want to...
if you want, we can go to another game.
Okay, it depends what you want. We can go for another game, or we can talk about minor god paths for Odin.
Minor gods? What do you mean?
When do you take minor god?
What do you mean by that? I don't.
Do you know what minor gods are? So you know, like these are when you select, right?
Yes.
So yeah, do you know when to go Skadi? Do you know when to go Njord?
Oh, okay. No, I told you what I usually try to do. I usually take Skadi because I think the power frost
Mhm.
is like better than Njord. But sometimes when I'm in a water map, I go Njord because of the Kraken.
Okay. Well, you don't have to go Njord of Kraken because now every minor god gives you water. So when you advance heroic, it doesn't matter which god you picked, you will always get Kraken for free, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, what I want you to know is basically always pick tier, okay?
I usually do that, yes.
Okay, good. So you go Skadi.
I love the augment with the farm on the just before. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, you can go Skadi, you should go Skadi if he has really strong god power like bronze, for example, right?
Yes. Okay.
So if he goes bronze, then you can go Skadi, right? But in general, like you can also go Njord. It doesn't really matter, right? Njord gives you this
Okay.
tech, Ring Giver,
Mm-hmm.
which makes your Jarls really strong, okay? This
Okay.
technology right here with Jarls are really good, okay?
But I need to when I reach heroic age.
Mhm.
What you let's say you don't have any information on what he's doing, like which unit is doing. You go with which unit. You're spawning some yards or just some raiding cab and try to see
So
before
here's the
doing
thing.
anything.
Here's the thing, right? You will always know what he is building because you're aggressor, right? So
Mhm.
Odin is aggressor god. So that
Okay.
means that you're always in his base. If you're always in
Okay.
his base, you always know what he's building, okay?
Okay.
So that's the most important part. So you will always know. And another thing is that after you reach heroic age,
Mhm.
you usually don't want to go raiding cavalry unless you went Skadi, okay? So if you pick Njord, you always switch to Jarls. You don't go raiding cavalry, okay?
Okay. No. Can you repeat just this? I don't get it. When what you just told, I don't really get it. You said when we reach Skadi?
So in heroic age, if you pick Skadi,
Yes.
you
Okay.
can continue with raiding cavalry, okay?
Okay.
But if you pick Njord, if you decide to pick Njord to, okay,
Yes. If we yes.
you switch to Jarls, so you don't make
Okay.
raiding cavalry, okay?
Because of the augment you show me.
Because of this tech, yes.
Yes. This.
Yeah.
I say augment, but I don't know the
Uh,
word.
Ring giver, it's called ring giver.
Technology.
Yes.
Just okay.
And let's check this game out. So this game that you lost or won.
Yes, I lost.
Okay.
But that you will see. It's. I think it was my last game at the moment. That was the first game I was doing with Thor, and I was really lost.
Okay, so first tip. You build this armory next to the gold mine, so in front. To
Yes,
save your gold,
to cover.
to protect your gold mine, that's right. And
Yes.
because these dwarfs from armory go to gold mine. Okay?
Yes. I wasn't aware that when you have technology with when you reach technology like copper weapon. I don't know others right now, but I don't know. It gives you a free dwarf.
Yeah, now it does.
I wasn't aware.
Well, you should read this. You know what I mean? Should read this.
Yes.
So it's basically the same as previous store in Legacy, but now it just gives you free dwarfs
Tilbúin.
upon advance.
Yes.
And you should check build order on our we have it on DoD YouTube channel. It's Thor
Yes.
build order, okay?
Okay.
So you should
I
watch
saw that I saw next to this game that you did one, but I did not watch it.
you
But
should
I
watch
will.
it. So yeah, watch that build order. It's from Mirez, and he knows what he's doing. So watch his build order and
I saw that Mirez has did a lot of beat orders for the clan.
you can check it. It's linked on our Discord channel.
Yeah. I saw. I have. I'm sub to the channel.
Okay, nice. So
I'm
yeah,
sub to the Twitch. I'm sub to everything. I think.
so let's talk about this matchup for a bit. So you're playing against Norse, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So with Norse, we'll pull out this again. So Norse, there is in Norse mirror. I want you to know this. There is one axiom. There is one rule and one rule only, and that is quantity always beats quality. Okay.
Okay,
That's what you need to know.
but only in mirror, or
Odin, what did you ask?
no? I ask on this quantity beats quality, but only in mirror or in general. Like let's say playing Thor, like in this game, and I'm just upgrading my units with the armory of the dwarf.
No, it's in Norse Force. So in Norse Force, so that means like
North,
Thor,
North.
yes, Thor versus Freyr, Odin versus Freyr, Loki
Yes,
versus
it's
Thor.
mirror.
Yeah, Norse mirror, Norse mirror, or
Yes,
Norse
North
versus
mirror.
whatever.
Yes,
So
yes.
it doesn't have to be Thor versus Thor. It has to be, you know, all
Yes,
Norse.
Thor, Odin, or Thor,
Yes.
Freyr, Thor, Loki. Yes, yes.
So what is the game plan over here? Game plan is you should first of all, when you see if you play Thor, okay, you should get Freya. Okay.
Yes.
Then you should make grey holes.
Yes.
So
Reading
two.
Cav.
Make 2 grey holes for raiding cav.
Yes.
And spam units. And just spam units and spam get to full pop. So this is
Okay.
most important part. Get to 170. Okay?
Okay.
That is the most important part. Get to 170 pop.
Okay.
And yeah, if you, the reason why you make 2 great holes is basically you have a speed advantage, okay? So that means you can raid, you can pick your fights, okay?
Yes.
If he makes Herdman or Berserks, you go throwing XP.
Yes.
Go TA. So go throwing XP, okay? So your composition looks like raiding cavalry throwing XP. That's what you do, okay?
Okay. And just saying, but you are on Rato viewing.
I'm on what?
You are on the other players viewing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes. No, it's okay.
Predator.
Well, it's still the wrong build order, so you know what I mean.
Yes. No. I was no. I'm aware.
Okay.
I know it's not the good build order, but
Yeah, that's
it's like
fine.
no.
No, you.
Hey, boy,
Okay,
no.
force drop.
Yes.
No.
Predator.
No, but you
Ski
will see.
Predator.
I do it just after. Like if I remember, I put it on the wall and I think I dropped them. No,
No. Oh
maybe
my
not.
god.
Oh, maybe for the yes.
So how you do this? You select
boy.
these dwarfs, you shift click, so shift click,
Yes.
and then, you know what I mean? And then these dwarfs will do it. Otherwise, some of them will drop and, you know.
Yes, and they will lose the resources.
So check Bureau's build order and you will be fine. So yeah, what are you doing over here? You're not on
No.
Hold up, which one are you? You are
I'm-
red, okay. Yeah.
Yes, I'm right.
So you're still not second age.
No.
Dude, you should
Hey, boy.
really build up.
Yes, I should. No. I know I should have built the.
You should really build it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
never do this, okay? Never do this. Like,
Ski
it's
pan
not
predator.
worth it. Just build an ox cart and move on.
Yes, because I just lose time.
Okay, don't build house near over here because he'll not take. So, and also in Norse Wars, don't take town center, okay? So just make army, okay?
Okay, that's it.
So just make army. Okay,
Fair
no
enough.
house.
Just doing second TC, which is doing the same. That's what you told me.
You can see, like, he went 2 long houses, okay? So you can
Yes.
see that he could have prevented this super fast, right? If he had 60 units right here, okay?
Tilbúin.
He was over
Fair
here,
enough.
he could have prevented this and you lost the game.
Mhm.
Just like this, you
I see.
lost the game right there, okay? So that's why you don't make a town center,
Okay.
because it's way too risky. That's how you also punish. So if you play Norse Wars, that's why we said we opened 2 great walls, right? We open 2 great
Yes.
calls. We spot this, we kill all of his units, we win the game, GG.
But are rating cards good against Airfear?
It doesn't matter because
Okay.
here's the thing, right?
If we cancel the TC, it's worse.
Here's the thing. This is what I want you to tell you. So he has 5 Hersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is building a town center. Can he build military buildings? No, he cannot.
No.
So that means that you can flood him with raiding cavalry and you are stopping this town center, right? You're
Okay.
just constantly streaming units, and even though 5 Hersey beat 5 raiding cavalry, if you have
Yes,
10
I
raiding...
just need another.
Yes. You just
Wait.
make another 10, and he is done.
Okay.
And here's another thing, right? Even though he made buildings like this, and now he's taking town center, if you keep making units, and he invested all these resources into town center, you would have more units anyway, right?
Yes.
So you would win this fight still, right?
Okay.
And even forest fire, like imagine you're fighting over here, you forest fire, like, it's really good.
Okay. Yes.
Are you making units now? Let's see.
I'm making some walls to protect the gold. I try to, and then I back.
Okay.
It's
Another pro
it's
tip,
ready.
don't upgrade walls, okay?
Okay.
Don't upgrade this.
It costs too much.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so now he is in heroic age. This is another thing that I need you to understand. So we said quality, quantity, right?
We said the.
Quantity, quality.
Wait. Yes. Yes.
Thank you for reminding me. That means you're listening, right?
No, it's okay.
That also means that your 170 pop beats his, what is he now having? He is 90 pop.
Yes, even if I am classical and easier, like.
Yes. Even
Yes,
if he
yes.
presses God power, you still win.
Okay.
Even if he is 140 pop heroic and
Yes.
he presses God power, you still win.
Okay.
That's what you need to understand. If you have more units, you always win in Norse Wars. That's what you need to
Okay.
understand. If you attack him now, you win the fight.
Yes.
So in this situation, over here you see raiding cavalry, raiding cavalry.
Skipan.
You over here have army that straight up beats his. Your
Yes.
throwing axemen counter his units. This Herser counter this.
Yes.
You win. You just need to attack. So attack right now.
Skipan.
So if you
But
see, so here's the thing. Did you want to say something?
No, yeah, I can see you just after this. Don't worry.
Okay. So if you see that he went heroic,
Yes.
you just attack. So we see TC. So we spot TC. We attack. Okay.
Yes, to make him cancel.
Yes. If we spot heroic, we attack. Okay.
Okay.
If we spot units, so if he is making more units, we make more units. Make more units.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Yes, it's simple.
Yeah, let's put this. So 170 pop beats 140 with heroic. It's super simple. Like once you understand this, these Norse wars become super, super easy. Okay.
Yes, but there is a thing I do usually. But I will try not doing it because you told me now. It's like
So I can already tell how this game ends. So basically, I guess. Okay, don't build towers. That's also what we said. Okay.
Yes, yeah, I was okay. He has a huge army. I should just frost and
Ferir thar.
kill all, and then attack.
So here's the thing. In Legacy it worked, but now it doesn't.
Yes, they kind of tank because of frost.
Yeah. So don't do this.
Yeah.
So, if he has flaming weapons and you have frost, you are waiting.
Yo.
You're waiting for him.
I'm waiting for him to use it.
But he didn't use it.
Yeah, I know. But I need to wait. That's what you told me. Okay.
So here's another thing, right? You can see, even though you are beating this one unit up, it doesn't die. You can see.
Hver þar?
It's only now on half HP. You can see. It doesn't die.
Yes, I see.
Did he catch flaming weapons, no? Okay, he now did. But you clean this up.
Yes.
Good. How did you lose this?
Oh, you will see. You will see. I'm kind of stupid. You will
Don't
see.
talk about, don't
I think
talk
you
about
can.
yourself like that. Don't call yourself stupid.
Skip.
Oh, I think you can just maybe speed a little because it will be kind of slow for the moment.
So okay, you should first of all select
Tilbúin.
like
Hver
5
þar?
units and make town center and then with rest attack. But that's okay. So you attack this position right now and you win this.
Yes.
You're playing way too passively, like that's the thing, right? You're scared.
Yes. No. No. I'm not scared, but I am a bit. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, okay, do I go? Is it worse or is it not worse? And I'm like, if I go and if I take a bad fight, I just lose the game.
Well, here's the thing, right? Did you clean his army up?
No.
What?
Oh no. Before, yes, I cleaned his army up.
So you cleaned his army up, so why would you be afraid?
Retreat. Yes.
You don't have to be afraid of anything. You cleaned his army up, you just go.
Yes.
So over here what we do. We win this again.
Yes.
How did you lose this?
Oh,
Let's go.
He gets mythical,
Kill it.
and he just and you will see
Well, you have throwing
he goes
axes.
he goes Badger. He uses the power of Badger and he just rushes me with all the
Skip.
he was Ragnarok, and I lose because I'm just doomed. I have no army left, but
Okay. Okay, pause. This is the point where he clicked Ragnarok, okay?
Mhm.
How much population space you have available?
50.
No, 50. What is this number?
Oh, 245.
What is this number?
210.
214, right?
Yes.
What did we say?
Yes.
So that's the reason why you lost. You just had to make more units. Even then, like you win this. Oh, okay, you know.
Yes, you will see. I killed like the first wave because he sent like some before. I killed them, and when he just sent this, I'm just doomed. I can't, but when I FF, I just saw that he has having like nothing,
Okay.
and I'm like, okay,
So here's the first thing. You see, how many production buildings do we have? We have 6, right?
yes,
I want this to be 10-10. So
Yes.
this 10, this 10, okay?
yes,
That's the first thing. This is every single game, not just against Ragnarok. This is every single game, 10-10, okay?
okay,
That's the first thing. Second thing, we're floating, right?
yes,
Armory upgrades, not looking good. Eco upgrades,
I know.
oh, excellent. Excellent.
No, I'm doing eco first and usually armory after, but
Excellent. 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 This 10.
Hmm.
10, 10.
Yes.
We have 20.
On each.
We have all this. We are researching this, right?
Yes,
Armory. We need more upgrades, right?
it's on the right side. Yes.
Yes. This right here. If we have 10, 10, that means
Yes.
that in one macro cycle we can have 20 units, right?
Yes, and more than him.
He has over here 30.
Yes.
30, right? With ballista. What is this? This is 35, right?
Yes, yes, like 40, around 40.
Yes, so let's say 40.
Yes.
With one macro cycle, if we have, that is 2 macro cycles, and we in 30 seconds can fight this army, right?
Yes.
And we defend this easily, right?
Yes.
Second thing, villagers 63. Take this. Take this.
Berserk? No?
Berserk.
Yes.
And we berserk again, and we kill this, okay?
Okay.
So that's how we go. Okay,
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then our first coaching session is done.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you learned something, and did you enjoy this coaching session so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
No, it was fine.
So yeah, so what we said, what we were talking before. So what I want you to do to sum up. First of all, first mistake. Learn build order. Okay?
Yes.
This is number 1. Bajillion
Okay.
exclamation marks. The most important one. Okay?
Yes.
Bold. Okay. Learn build order. Second thing is we don't want bold anymore. Okay, fuck my life. Okay. Second thing is get to full pop.
Yes.
Okay. Third thing is don't
Not
load.
waste resources.
Yes.
Yes.
So when we get to next coaching session, I want you to fix these mistakes up, okay?
Okay.
Minor things. More production
Yes.
in heroic and mythic, okay?
Mhm.
And late classical. What's next? No towers. Okay. No towers.
Yes. Not.
No towers. Okay.
No upgrade walls.
Yes. Don't upgrade walls. Okay. Yeah. Don't upgrade walls.
Okay. Yeah.
What else did we say? So after you win the fight,
Push.
push. Yes. So
Yes.
there is the free thing you can do. After you win
Yes.
the fight, we can push. So you choose push, take TC, go heroic. Okay.
Yes.
You select one of these 3 things. You cannot go you cannot go all 3. Select
Yes.
one of those. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Taking town center is the safest, by the way. Okay.
Yes.
So if you are not sure what to do, take town center. Okay.
Okay.
If he has exposed gold mine, you push
Yes.
and heroic, or you can go heroic. That's also fine. And another thing is, don't lose units. This
Yes.
is actually another exclamation, bajillion exclamation mark, another one.
a lot of.
So don't lose them. That is another important part. And what we also want to learn is, I remember there was another thing that, yeah, be more active.
Yes.
Okay? So that means more raids, more scouting, more everything, okay?
Yes.
And position your ravens well. Okay, position ravens well.
Yes.
So here are the tips that I have to you, okay? So this is the wrap up, okay? So when we get to the next coaching session, this is what I want you to do, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, that would be it for us.
Okay.
So yeah. What's up, world? This is the day after the coaching. So yesterday, me and Timo did coaching session, and now we will watch the replay that he sent me. He said, "I hope you're doing well. If you have some time, I recommend you to watch this replay. It can be very kind." So this is his raiding cab after solo coaching. So let's check to see his improvement. So if you remember previously, our boy Timo had a big problem with his build order. So we'll check. Okay, yo, that's my boy. That's my boy. He already does it. The first 5 seconds, the most difficult part. He already does it.
Skipan?
You see beautifully
Já,
making an
Skipan?
orc cart.
Hver er það?
Everything,
Já,
making a house.
skipan.
Everything is perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like a small nitpick over here. Just a small nitpick. Put your ox cart closer to the tower so you can garrison quicker if raid comes. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is like the perfection. You know what I'm saying? He even picked the wood line that is close to the tower so he can garrison. You can see the trash wood line, this
Yeah.
the best wood line where you can garrison in tower. Nice. Let's see. He is scouting. It's fine. So let's see how our boy does. Okay. Yeah. Looks like
hver er þar?
almost perfect
tilbúin?
build order. Oh, it's perfect. It's completely
Hver er
perfect.
þar?
Wow. It's completely perfect. He even has one. Let's see if he will remember. He will remember to just drop off one. Yes. That's my boy. Hold up, let me close my door real quick. I know it's unprofessional, but I don't care. Okay, so he's doing it. He's doing it. The perfect 4 minute.
Skipan?
Oh, he forgot to transition one.
Tilbúin.
That's fine. That's fine. He's doing awesome. Okay, he now puts. Nice. Happens to the best, even to me happens to forget to transition, so it's all good. Okay. Okay, let's see now what he does. Okay. So he scouted the forward one, looks like. He knows where's the temple, where's the gold mine, he knows where to send Valkyrie straight away. He's scouting a bit. Okay. I would send Valkyrie straight to his base, by the way. Ravens are there to scout. Well, that's okay. So let's see. 7 on gold.
Skipan?
Perfect. Okay. Sorry for coughing, I'm still sick.
Hver er það?
Spamming.
Skip hann.
Já.
He didn't use Great Hunt, that's fine. There is a safe hunt over here. Now let's check. So he has now perfect macro in 6 minutes, pretty much. Let's now see what he does to raiding.
Hver er þar?
Okay, goes to the back. Goes to the hunt. Nice.
Tilbúin.
Keep in mind, guys, this is 800 player, so this level of improvement is really good. Okay, he's preparing to raid. Okay, nice. So I guess he's focused on like producing units pretty much right now, but it will get him to his muscle memory to raid at the same time and produce units. So this is like big improvement. I want him to prioritize making units first. Okay. So let's check what he does.
Skip hann.
Oh!
Skip hann.
Pay attention. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, we have a...
Tilbúin.
Okay, picked off 1. Picked off 2. Saves all. Saves them. Perfect. Perfect. My boy is playing to perfection. Pick off 3 villagers right there. There we go.
Skip hann.
Constant stream of units.
Tilbúin. Skip.
More units.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Now double raiding group. Yo, he also remembered the macro split. I told him
Já.
10 to 14 on food,
Hver er þar?
then the rest on wood. He remembers. Okay, let's see. He hits a gold mine. Nice. Hits a gold mine. Doesn't matter. It's idle time. Idle time is also good. Let's see. He's gonna group with his boys. Okay.
Skip hann.
Já.
Makes houses. Like, guys. Impeccable. Like, impeccable gameplay. Look at this.
Tilbúin.
My man is learning fast. Puts on the goat so he doesn't have way too much of a walking
Tilbúin
time.
er það?
Nice. Does he have husband?
Já.
No. No. You should grab that, actually. Yeah, he can grab that. Well, let's keep hitting. Okay. Okay. We are chilling. Does he remember? Okay, he's putting more on food. Okay. He's going over here, hitting. Use forest fire. Use forest fire, my man. You have god powers. Come on. No! You should have used it earlier.
Já.
That's fine.
Tilbúin.
He didn't lose not a single raiding cavalry in this game, by the way. Not a single one.
Skip hann. Tilbúin.
Does he have upgrades? Yes, he does.
Tilbúin?
Nice. Yeah, just be faster with this. Be faster. But there are villagers, you use that. Okay, this guy just suicided everything.
Já.
So when there are villagers on there, then you use it. You know what I mean? And yeah, after he lost it, yeah. GG. Yeah, dude. That was played. Everything that I said to him, he did to perfection. Nice. So you will climb, if you play like this, you will climb easily to 1300, maybe on 1400, and then we will discuss after he reaches 1400. So after you reach 1400, you know, we'll discuss strategies. This is how you win with DoD, basically. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.